Hi, I'm the Moorlander and this is Moorlander EDC. Now I have to start off today being the 624th king of the crowned king of the Moorlands. I would like to pass on my sincerest congratulations to the new king and queen of the United Kingdom, Charles and Camilla. Obviously I was invited down yesterday. We had an amazing day. I was just coming into the building. You'll see just on the left, about 16 rows back, you'll be able to see my shiny head. The spread afterwards, we went back to Buckingham Palace afterwards and just had this amazing meal. But you know, I knew that you guys would need me back today to make some content, so yes, thank you for your hospitality from one king to the next. Yes, I wish you all of the best. Long live the king. But whilst down in London, I just got thinking about city life. The Kingdom in the Moorlands is a very rural country, and I just got thinking about keeping your valuables safe, and there is one type of bag that is perfect for that, and that is these small style shoulder bags. So the bags that we're going to look at today all have something very similar in common. They're all around the kind of 1.5 to 2 to maybe 3 litres, apart from one which is just ever so slightly bigger. All worn with a shoulder strap, generally across either your chest, your side, or just behind your back. These are absolutely perfect and worth their weight in salt when it comes to putting in your essentials. So I mean, this is the Eastpak The One bag. It's possibly one of the bags that I carry the most when it comes to city breaks, when it comes to traveling, mainly because keys, phone, wallet, glasses, passport, any sort of travel documents, they all just fit perfectly into this, and they also make exceptionally good go bags. You're in a hospital, you're in a hotel, you're in an airport, you need to get out, whatever it is, just grab this, go, and you know, you've got all of your valuables with you. So that's kind of the reason why I think these are pretty much invaluable, and we're going to have a look at 8 great examples of these today to just kind of make sure that you're keeping things safe. And I think that's the best thing, and one of the things that I also advise a lot with these is, especially if you're wearing a jacket, put this on, then put your jacket over the top of that, slide it round the back. And for your pickpockets, being in London, it's terrible. It really is terrible with pickpockets. A lot of the major cities throughout Europe, if you're going to go there, you really do need to consider pickpocketing, or not consider it. It certainly isn't a pastime that you should take part of, but it's something that you need to think about, and I'm sure it's probably rife through the rest of the world as well. But they're all great for this, and the vast majority of these will slip perfectly underneath the jacket, and you're not going to be able to see that they're there. So, as this is possibly the one, I mean, I have made the most content on this. I really have. This one bag has probably appeared in several pieces of content already. This is the Eastpak The One bag. Now the Eastpak The One is definitely the one that I've made the most content on, and yeah, I really do love this bag. As I mentioned, so the vast majority of these come in at around about 2 litres. What I'll do to save time is I'll give you the exact measurements down here. But this is made from a really nice tough 500D nylon material. As far as colours are concerned, these come in a huge array of different colours. There's probably close to 30 different colours that you can get on these. Comes with a really nice wide strap. I think this is around about 2 inches. You have a quick access pocket here on the front. Really nice large rain hood over here. I will say sometimes it's difficult getting stuff into here because of this rain hood, but this is the place where I keep my keys. It's also the place where I put like my poo bags when I'm walking the dogs. All YKK zippers. You have ambi open YKK zippers on the top, and then on the inside it's all really nice and lined. It's a single large pocket with an additional pocket here at the back that's zipped off that you can keep valuables, or at least just things that you want to keep separate from the rest of your bag. But addition to that, for extra security on the back, there is also a hard to get to zip pocket. This opens, it does go all the way up, so it uses the full length of here should you need to use that. And then yes, a nice lined pocket in the back. What I thought I'd do is I'd show all of these against my mobile phone so you can see. So this is a regular kind of standard size mobile phone, and then yeah, you can see the size there. Now the next one on the list, so this is from Osprey, and Osprey are pretty much one of my all-time top backpack and bag manufacturing companies. They've been around for a long time. In fact, I think it says it on here. Been around since 1974. Anyway, so they put a lot of thought into their bags. I believe this is called the Musette. It's M-U-S-E-T-T-E. I think if it was one T it'd be Muse, but I don't know. But yes, so this is the Osprey Musette. Now the Muse is similar in a way to the previous bag, so made with a really nice durable nylon material on the outside. You have this ripstop material on the front here as well. Osprey, being the type of company that they are, they really like to make sure that they look after the environment and sustainability as well. So the credentials with a pack like this, it uses a lot of recycled materials, and wherever they can do, you know, they'll make sure that they're looking after that sort of stuff. On the front here, you have a single zip which takes you into an easy access pocket here at the front. Close those off. All of the pulls on here really nice and large, and they all use these YKK zippers. Now I will say it's a shame that they just went with one zip on this. If I could change anything about this, and I think the vast majority of these, if they come with a single zip, I would probably change it to a double zip. That way, whether you're left-handed or whether you're right-handed, you're never really going to have to worry about which side the zip's on. But yes, so you can open this up. Nice pockets on the inside. You also have an extra slip pocket on the back. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have a zip across it, but generally when it's held in that orientation, you're probably not going to have a lot of stuff jumping out of there. But you also have a little key stay in here as well, and then on the side here, it just gives you a little bit more about that kind of sustainable design and, you know, the materials that are used with this. On the back, you then have another, which is actually really good for traveling, because you can attach this round something. Maybe if you're having this at waist height, you can attach that around a belt just in case somebody just tried to cut this and run away with it. It's secondly, you know, it's attached to you. And then you have an extra out of reach pocket here at the back as well. Now I will say, so the way that the straps attach, so the straps attach with these loops on the side, which just gives the straps a little bit more freedom. So whether you're wearing this across your chest, whether it's down by the side, whether it's behind your back, you do get a little bit more freedom of movement with the Osprey Muse. Next up, from my friends across the sea, I've been very fortunate enough to be able to meet these on a few occasions. So this is from Venom Gear, and this is the Compadre. So Venom Gear are made up of just two people, and they make some absolutely amazing gear. Coming straight out of Germany, this is the Venom Gear Compadre. I forgot what I was going to say then for a second, but I know it's the Venom Gear Compadre. So the Compadre comes in around about the same size as everything else that we've seen so far. These are the previous two have been 2 liters. This is made from 500D Cordura. It's a little bit more tactical looking. However, if you check the Venom Gear website, you'll be able to see that there are other versions of this. I mean, I went for the multicam on this one, but you can get them in different colours so that they don't look as tactical. I think as well, if I remember rightly, you can also get it without this PALS webbing section on the front as well, so it looks just a little bit more, let's say, civilian orientated. But yet again, YKK zippers, really nice pulls on the front. So these use those kind of cat tongue style pulls. Very easy to grip, especially when you're wearing gloves. Opens up in this front pocket. So the front pocket on this one is the whole size of the front, and it also goes up into the top, fully lined as well. So really nice if you want to put valuables in there. And plus you've got this nice little morale patch section on the front if you do want to, you know, bling it up yourself. On the inside, so at least on the main compartment, they use these really nice tabs. So these are laser cut from the same Cordura and super easy to grab. You can actually go onto their website. I'd say also check on their website because you can buy these separately. Very cool. So then on the inside, the tacticalness on this continues mainly because as far as additional storage on the inside here, there's no other additional storage, and that is because this is perfect for your CCW. So hook and loop on the back, huge panel on the back, huge panel on the front here as well. You can put well, most 9mm I'd say probably in here, like a Glock 17, Glock 19 easily. And then you can fit some additional magazines on there as well. Really nice construction on this. As I say, you know, this is just it's a two-person company from Germany. The quality of their gear really is next level. On the back here, you also have two additional slip pockets with hook and loop on those, as I've been bringing my mobile phone in. So these are designed to hold magazines should you need to, but as you can see, you can easily fit a mobile phone, or you can fit your wallet in there as well. The way that this is designed as far as the suspension system is concerned, so you have some webbing that matches the colour of the Cordura on here, and then you have two buckles, and I think these are Duraflex buckles if I remember. I'll double check, but I'm reasonably sure that they're Duraflex buckles because I remember when I made the content for this. I will say the strap is just a little bit too short on this, but you know, that's something that they can easily fix because, as I say, you know, they're a smaller company and it's easier for them to be able to make these sort of amends. Now, I can't make a piece of content like this without talking about something from Alpaca Gear. This is the Zip Pouch Max. Amazing materials, amazing construction, and yeah, you really can't go wrong with these. Let's take a closer look. Now, the Zipper Pouch Max is Alpaca doing what Alpaca does best. That is thinking about materials, form and function. And it's just got everything in here. Duraflex. Duraflex buckles on the back, but AquaGuard zippers on the top and the front and the back. It's made with this really nice X-Pack material. This is the, I think it is the, what is it? It's the VX21 material. They also make these in a few different colours. Open, quick access to your front pocket. Again, you can see I've got dog poo bags with me, but really nice high-vis lining on there. I think this is like your 210 ripstop. All of the zips super smooth. Zip into the main section here at the top, opens out, and you have the main pocket, and then you have two slip pockets here on this side. And then at the bottom there is a little bit of gusting, so if you need to have some extra room in here, then it will do that. I will say it doesn't expand particularly well, but this, out of all of the ones, is possibly the flattest one that you can wear against your body. So if you're out in cities and you want to wear this underneath the jacket, this one really takes it for all of them. And it's roughly, I think it's about the same size as well. This is also a 2 litre. So yeah, we can zip that up, and then on the back we also have an additional pocket for your hard to reach kind of items. The suspension system on this, the strap, goes the next kind of stage up from a lot of the bags that we've looked at. So this uses this really nice smooth seat belt material style webbing, and just has these two, I don't know what you call these. What do you call these? Let's hear below what you call these. So what it does is it has some Hypalon material here, so what it uses for these loops. So you just slide these through here. These called pinch gates. I think they're called pinch gates. I'm not too sure. But anyway, yes, this is a really nice, slick looking bag. Now, similar to Eastpak, Nixon really are one of those kind of fashion designer kind of brands, but I really do rate a lot of their products and bags. I've had a few of their watches in the past. I suppose they would be one of my kind of guilty pleasures, but this is the Nixon stash bag. Now, this is a little bit smaller than some of the others. As I mentioned, all of the others that we've looked at so far are around that kind of 2 litre size. This one is half a litre less at 1.5 litres. If I compare it to because this is probably the one that it looks closest to the most. Here's the one, and here is the stash bag. But yes, really good size. On this again is made. Nixon are trying to make sure that they look after sustainability. In fact, did I leave it in here? Yes, I did. It goes into the materials. So this is the Preserve Our Oceans material. Don't worry, no dolphins were killed in the making of this bag. But what they do is they take recycled bottles from the ocean in order to be able to make these. It is a 600D material, which is nice. All of the zips are YKK zips. You have this one on the front, which is great for your keys, should you need to pop them in there. You have your main section, which opens up, and on the inside here. So the vast majority of these just have the main large compartment, which this one does. It has a second sleeve or a second pocket here on the front, and then it also has a pocket here at the back, which is a mesh pocket. Both of these are slip style pockets. They don't have a zip on there, and then there's also a key stay as well. There is an additional pocket on the back. Oh, and this is one of the other things with this one. It's a single zip, which, as I previously mentioned, it would have been great if this was a double zip. I really don't think if they'd have put a second zip on here, it would have affected the price that much, but hey ho. Nice pulls, and then on the back there is another pocket. Now, with this being the one on the back, again, really useful if there was a zip on there, but it's great, it's designed to be on the back mainly because it's harder to get to. The strap on this, so it is sewn in on this side, whereas on this side it just has a D-ring and a clasp to be able to fix it on. Now, I will say the strap is reasonably thin on this. It's about 20 millimeters, which is 2/3 of an inch, something like that. Where's my mobile phone? So yeah, it is quite small, but with this only being 1.5 litres, you're not really going to be putting too much into there. There's my mobile phone, but I can still fit in this my mobile phone, my keys, my wallet, a pair of sunglasses, and even dog poo bags for when I'm out walking. It's a great little bag and does exactly what it needs to, just carrying your essentials. Last week we had a look at the JS Design Rhombus. This week it's turned for the JS Design Octopus. So these are from a small single-man company in Ukraine, and I mean, considering we've just looked at Alpaca Gear, which are a larger company, you can't tell the difference in these sort of packs. Excellent design. This is the JS Design Octopus. Now, I've only had this for a short time, and it's becoming one of my favourite carries for 2023. JS really does put a lot of design, do you like what I did there, into his backpacks, into his small carry bags like this. There's an incredible amount of modularity with this. Now, getting into the actual materials, so you got some really kind of tough, feels like a 1000D ballistic style nylon. On the front here, this section here is made from X-Pac material. You can, when you choose these, there's a little level of customization to these as well, depending on what color panel that you'd like on here. But there's some really nice nods like the JSD design on there. And does it say on here? No, it's one of the Woojin ones. Oh, sorry, they're on the pulls here. So nice, easy open, splays open. There is a pocket in here should you need to maybe, where's my phone? You can put your phone, actually I probably struggle to put my phone in there, but if you had a smaller phone, I know we've been showing these all against phones for now. But you can put in there, and then you have a key stay in there as well, which is great for quick access. Then with double zips, you can open this up, and it opens up clamshell style. So on the front section here you have a large zip pocket, again with some dog poo bags in there, but this is made from a really nice kind of stretch material, so if you need to add in something that's a little bit bigger than this section, then you can certainly do that. And then on the inside, so you've got this really nice, I hope that's in focus there, this really nice hex ripstop material, which I've only ever seen Alpaca use, but very nice. Large hooks covered by two small, so loops, large loops with two smaller loops on top of there so that you can put things in. You've got another pocket here, which again is great for your mobile phone, but, and I've not seen anyone do this, why aren't people doing this, which is great that they have designed this. Look at the padding. So this section here is probably at least 5mm padding. You put your mobile phone in there, no matter what is in here, your mobile phone is going to be protected. Absolutely amazing idea. And then you can close this up. The reason that this has the double zips on there, one, because everything really should have double zips on there, is when you turn this over. So at this moment in time, I have this so that it sits that way. If you're right or left-handed, you can change this over because the loops are in the corners here as well. If you want to maybe swap this, you can have it so that it hangs in this orientation, so you can have it portrait or landscape. To add, you've got an extra little grab handle here as well, so when it's behind you, you can pull it round. And then additionally, just in case you want to attach it to something else, you've got some nice PALS webbing loops here on the back, and this is where the modularity comes in this. JS Designs have made a cracking bag with this. Of course, I'll leave some links below as well. Now, you wouldn't really think of much from small bags from a flashlight and battery company, but the Niko LB05 is definitely something that you should be looking at. And yeah, who'd have thought it? Flashlight battery companies making bags that are genuinely really good. This is the LB05, so similar design to the others, similar size as well. I think this comes in at just slightly over, or it's just at 2 litres. On the front you have two buckles which open up so that you get access to some additional quick access pockets, which are great for your mobile phones. Let's bring my mobile phone in again. You can see that fits in there perfectly, or if you want to put it that way, you know, well, actually you can't put it in that way because the pockets don't go that way, but you know, on the inside you can see how big it does compare to a mobile phone. This is made from a 500D nylon, and hopefully you'll be able to see, so this is some water resistant, so this is a 600D water resistant nylon. You got some PALS webbing across the bottom, Duraflex buckles, YKK zippers. The way that it's suspended on there is great. You've got these D-rings on the side. You've also got extra loops on the side. They've thought a lot about this. Like I say, flashlight company making bags that are genuinely really good. Your zippers have these really nice, easy to grip zipper pulls. Open this up, and then on the inside, hopefully you'll be able to see, so you've got this really nice large stash pocket. On the back you have two more slip pockets, which my mobile phone fits into perfectly still, and also gives it enough clearance that you can close it with ease. Then on the front you have hook and loop on the front. I don't think this is necessarily a CCW style bag, mainly because, you know, you've got to undo this to open it up, but should you need to, maybe? But I guess that kind of goes against the off-body carry kind of credo. You need to be able to get access to it reasonably quickly, but yeah, this is really nice. Oh, the one thing that I like about this as well is, so if you did want to use this on another bag, so maybe you've got a pack that you want to be able to attach this to, so this is why I put these back to back after each other. It comes with these hooks so that you can attach this to to other PALS webbing, so that you can molle this up with something else. Again, I think that's just a great little feature that you can add to a bag. really surprised with this, genuinely really surprised. I think this was on Kickstarter and flew through Kickstarter mainly because of the design of this. And you've got a really nice morale patch section here on the top, and then also a nice little grab handle on the top as well. Genuinely really nice bag, and also because of the extra options that you've got with this, it does a little bit more than some of the other bags that we've had a look at today. And last but not least, larger on this side, but still just as easy to be able to get about town when you're commuting. This is the Tasmanian Tiger Checkin XL. Now, Checkin XL is one of the packs that I took with me away to Germany this year when I went to IWA, mainly because it's Tatonka, which is the sister parent company of Tasmanian Tiger. Great materials on here. On the side you have a little pocket, which, yeah, of course, I've got dog poo bags in for whenever I'm walking, but great for just putting easy access items on here. You've got your Woojin buckles to make sure that whatever's in here isn't definitely going to fall out, and a really nice wide strap on this too. In the front, double opens this up so you have some nice organization in here, and you have some loops as well on here as well, and then you've got some card slots there too. Also behind the back here there is a large pocket which uses the full length of this front, with some hook and loop, or at least no, it's not hook and loop. I don't think it's hook and loop actually, or is it? Yeah, it is. It's the super fine kind of hook and loop, which also works really well if you want to slip a tablet or something like that in here, because it's pretty much like a felt. Now, I guess you could consider this as an active shooter style bag. In the front here you have something that you can pull out, so that should you need to, you can zip this up, and that attaches there to the bottom if you are in one of those situations. And as I'm sure you can guess me mentioning it as an active shooter style bag, if I open this up, on the inside here you have this really nice hook and loop laser cut pals webbing here on the back, so that you can affix a pistol and some additional magazines on there as well, with another large pocket that you have there too. If you're not using it like that, this is great for EDC, and I have been using this for EDC. It's really good for city vacations, especially when you just need to take a little bit extra out with you. And then on the back you also have another pocket, which is a little bit harder to get into too. In case you are, as I say, you know, CCW and it is an active shooter kind of situation, there is a loop here that you can then pass through a belt, so you can affix it to your waist again, just to give it a little bit more stability. I've never used it for something like that. The Checkin XL has always been purely for EDC for me, but should I need to or be in a situation, then maybe. So there are 8 of my bags that I've chosen today to show off these small cross the shoulder essential EDC bags. Now, this isn't an exhaustive list, and I'd actually quite like to hear from you guys if there are other items or other bags that you think that I should add to this list that maybe I can think of future content for. With this being the channel that it is, of course, I'll leave some links to everything below. Some of these items, I'd say at least 50%, maybe more, I have made some content on already, so I'll make sure whichever side those little links appear, I'll make sure that they're also added, and yes, where you can pick them up, and all of their social media links. I'll leave some of my social media links below as well. But for now, as always, stay safe, stay Moorlander, and stay EDC. Now, I really can't make a piece of content like this without bringing in something from Alpaca. Amazing materials, amazing craftsmanship. What is it? It's the pouch, Zip Pouch Max. Zip Pouch Max, isn't it, you freaking knobhead? No, I can't pick a And for the second week running now, so last week we had a look at the JS Design Rhombus. This week we're having a look at the JS Design octopus, 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 octopus. Remember, it's the octopus, octopus. Now last part. Whew, it's warm today. Sweaty bum crack. Nobody wants that. Have you got a sweaty bum crack, Norman? Hey? Fat lad? You're good boy.